Hi, it's Candy. Welcome to the Art of Planning, where we love to plan and where we think planning should be all about pretty, on purpose, and powerful planning. And I love to plan, and I wanted to share with you the things that I have done in my Franklin Kinsey planner for dividers, for my dashboard, and then for some page protectors for the holidays. Now, my Kinsey Franklin planner it's like the foundation of my planning life. This is a system, my daily planner, day on 2 pages. This is a system that I have used for, I'm going to say 12 to 15 years. And it is my powerful on purpose planner. So this is something I don't do. I don't do pretty fluffy planning on the inside. This is my get down to business planner, and I get down to business with it. But I did, for the first time ever, make dividers, a dashboard, some page markers, because I can do that without it being distractive, and it will liven it up, and I will absolutely love it. So what I want to do before we get into this is I want to show you the papers that I chose to work with. I did this Festive Sparkle. It's a Paper Studio set, and it's pretty much as featured right here, you can see. And then this is Paper Studio also. It's a smaller pad, has 48 sheets, 16 designs, and I used that also in here. Then I had some glitter paper I used, and I use this is clearly inspired by Create with Beth. I saw her use it in Creative Holiday Workshop, which I signed up for, and it's an online type of a class, and I have referred to this online class over and over and over. Create with Beth, Miss Beth used this on the series that she did within that workshop, within the Creative Holiday, let's see, I wrote it down so I could get it exactly right. Within the Creative Holiday Planner Workshop, this was a series that Beth did, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So totally inspired by Beth, totally. Another person that was did a part of the workshop. There were several people. 6 or 8 maybe. There was so much info in that. Another person that had a section in it was Christy Tomlinson. I think she's pretty popular. She's a foundation of the planner world. She did a Christmas with Christy section, and I referred a lot to that also. Not for the colors and thing, because she did a really traditional Christmas. It was gorgeous. But I referred to it for different things and how she put things together, and different pieces she used. So I was really inspired by that too. So Winter with Beth. Beth, thank you so much. You were a real inspiration. Christy, I loved the holiday workshop that you put together. So that was wonderful. And I want to invite anyone and everyone that's watching to give this video a thumbs up, to subscribe to the channel, because we do lots of fun stuff here. So now we're going to start. I'm going to walk you through some of the things I put together, and I hope you love it and have fun. These first things on the left and on the right are just page markers that I can use within my system for the holiday season. And I tried to make several of them where they could go ahead and extend into a winter type situation also. The papers that are in the Paper Studio pad are single-sided, so had to work together to make them, a front and back situation. And I actually used the page marker guide that's in the Franklin planner as a format, if you will, a template, if you will, to just go from on this. So this was a piece of paper. This was part of a design, and I cut the trees out and then glued that on this background piece. We used some washi down here, and then on the back side, this actually came out of a different piece, a different paper pad, but I really loved the gold with it also. And then I had some snowflakes that I used on a lot of the pieces. The snowflakes that I used throughout came 3 different ways. Some of them were sticky. Those were really neat to use, and they had 3 different sizes. Some of the others were fabric snowflakes, which I thought was wild. I didn't realize that when I got them, but just had to put some glue on the back of those, and those worked well. And then the other snowflakes that I got were wooden, what do they call them, chipboard? And then you'll see where I use this in a minute, just for a little page marker also. So those are kind of fun. I used a lot of snowflakes. So okay, there is that. I think I'm going to take that out so you can see some of the other pieces. Then here is another page marker that's got the Merry Christmas, and then it has these ornaments on it also. Again, the ornaments were on another piece of paper. I individually cut those and put them on this plain piece of paper, which came from the same paper pad as the gold. I like to throw that plain color in too. I thought that was kind of neat, and you're going to notice it there too. So you'll see that it all coordinates. And I'm telling you what, I'm loving this laminated stuff. I better nail it down or I'm going to laminate it. These are 2 different pockets. One of them to go on the left side, one of them to go on the right side. I'll put them together and put them within my planner after I get done with this. I wanted to be able to show you. These are not what will go in here, but I did want to show you that they're pockets, and I can decide how I want to use them, what I want to put in later, but those are kind of fun. Let's go ahead and go through the right side. This is my dashboard. This is a page that my plan A didn't work. My plan B, I don't think worked real well. I went to a plan C and I used wire ribbon on it. I really like the way it turned out. However, I had some issues with it. The wired ribbon is gorgeous, but I used it in some places that I had to punch holes through, and that was a real challenge. The wired ribbon does not want to glue down, nor does it want you to glue anything to it. So that was a little bit of a challenge, but I love the way that it turned out. So I was okay with that. I really like the way I put the top tab on this, since it is going to be the dashboard, and then I left the back pretty plain and just put a little gold piece that imitates a doily. I just put that over there. Then this is another little pocket, and it's made out of a piece of vellum that's got the gold chevron design on the front. It's topped off right here with some silver washi tape. I thought that gave it a little bit of dimension, and it also will protect the top of the pocket since they are just the vellum. So I thought we needed some protection there. I did try several different pieces of washi on top of that to see what looked the best, and I decided that I liked the silver the best. Okay, now here are my page dividers. I'm going to use them several different ways. So I did them specifically for how I'm going to use them. Rather than put monthly divider tabs on them, I used these little bows, placed them on either side, and this is my tab for them. These came from the Paper Studio, and they were a sticker just like this. They were actually a sheet just like this. This had 2 sheets in it, and I would just put front to back, however I wanted it. Really enjoyed getting to use those like that. That's not what I initially bought these for. You know, sometimes you just get in a creative place where something works. So I was real happy that that worked. This has got the snowflakes on it. This is just a silver piece of kind of glitter paper. That's a larger banner. And then this is just one of the pieces from this paper pad, smaller banner. And then I just glued snowflakes in different places on it. Kind of wanted that to be plain. Then it's got our little tab right here. And then on the back side, These are actually punches that I have. So I used some of the coordinating papers with, again, a gray sheet from some of the plain paper. I just think that, I think it gives it a fun, soft quality while it still all goes together. I wanted some of the papers to be Christmas specific, but not all of them. So this one is very Christmas specific. And then the back one's got the Christmas trees. And again, I went in there, put a few snowflakes in some of the places, and then I didn't ever try to specifically match the bows. I tried to mismatch them, but harmonize and coordinate with the paper, so that was fun. Oh, I love the way this one turned out. This was another piece of the paper from the pad, and then this, the Shiny and Bright, are letters. Those are actually from Target. And then I have glued those onto a strip of paper that came out of this small little pad right here. And I love that little sheet of paper. It's like that. So I just cut strips and put Shiny and Bright on it. And this is one of my favorite sheets, actually, the one that says Shiny and Bright. And then on the back, I just used another tree that I had from like a red and green set, and I used that for a template and cut it out in one of these pieces. And then this is a tree punch that I have. So I cut that out in some scraps that I had, and I put those down at the bottom, and again put that on that gold sheet of paper. So I actually used a lot of things from my sheets that had kind of the gold, kind of an archival, antique look on it. I actually didn't realize I'd used that much, but I guess I had. Okay, so let's flip back over here. I really love the way this little pocket turned out too. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so we were right there. We had these markers in here. And then here was this pocket too. So this one is down here at the very bottom. This one I've moved up to where it kind of offsets a little bit. I actually didn't want all the bulk of the binder to always be at the very bottom. I wanted to offset that a little bit, okay? Okay, so this one also is Christmas specific. It says Merry Christmas on it. So that's 2 pages that I did very Christmas specific. The other ones I think I can get away with using throughout as we move past December into just some cold wintry months. And this one on this side, this was a star template I had from something else also. So I just again used scraps of paper and cut out stars from other pieces that I'd used, again so it could coordinate and harmonize. Then I used a little tab that was the bows, put them back to back, and I've got my little tabs going there. This one, again, specifically, I wanted it to go to the left side so it could be Christmas specific for now. Then in the front, I just did some fun things. I've got this to be a Christmas tab, or a Christmas page flag also, if I decide to use it like that. So we've got trees over here. Then this was just a big bow that I had in a set of gold foil accents. And I put it at the top, glittered one side. So I can use that within my planner, or if I've got enough page markers, and I almost feel like I do, I can use it right here too, and it's kind of a nice little accent there. I've got my silver pin gem in here. I tell you what, I am in love with the pin gems. They are gorgeous. They make, I mean, they're so pretty, but they also write so nicely too. So the silver will go in there, the gold will go in here. I regret so much that I didn't get more of the autograph collection. I actually think I only ended up with 1, maybe 2. But that's the pin that I will keep in here. These are little clips that I made. That one's got a little bow on it that I made. This is a little chipboard snowflake that I showed you the snowflakes earlier. here is one of the little ribbon markers. I have some of these from other places that are just gorgeous. I tried my own hand at making one, so I was just showing tabs and markers that I had done. So this is all things I have done. This one I love. I think it's gorgeous. It was a oh, I'm not even going to be able to think. This is one of my favorite lines and I can't think, but the flower is kind of that antique-y crushed ribbon rose look, and I actually went in with some glitter and kind of painted that on there, and I thought that that's pretty. And then these are just little pieces of paper that coordinate and harmonize and look kind of pretty. And this is just, every time I look at that, I will think of what Christmas really means to me. So that's a card that I think is real special. So that's kind of the tour of the pieces that I made, and I will situate them, get them working for me so that I can get back to my on-purpose work in here, because like I said, this is the bulk of, this is the foundation of my very serious planning, and from here on, the things that I do are more fun or more like a bullet journal, but everything starts here in this one. So this will help it visually be appealing, while this one's all about business. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I invite you to give it a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe. Would love to have you as a subscriber. I invite you to send your friends on over to give the channel and the video a look. And it was wonderful to have you with us. We'll see you soon, okay? Thanks. Bye.